determination and desire and all of those different things. The things that I kind of went through myself in Richmond County many years ago. The process. You're working through the process. You know, everybody talking about, you know, everybody want to go. It's old adage that I use. I say this up in New York all the time with these kids up there. Everybody want to go to the dance, but nobody want to pay admission to get in. Now, it's a price to become successful. Apparently, a lot of you are successful in here. You're not necessarily in sports, but you're successful in your business world. And so that's the same thing. It's a parallel there. I do a lot of business with Wall Street people. Can you imagine that Richmond County Board doing Wall Street? Wall Street executive CEOs, CFOs, Hamlet Perry Williams to come and talk about leadership and team building. Yes, that's what it's all about. Winning. Winning is everything to me. Losing is unacceptable. And I say that to young kids all the time. That's unacceptable to me. It's about winning, having a winning attitude. Are you going to win every time you play professionally, collegiately, high school, or whether little league? No, you're not going to win all the time. But I tell kids all the time, never accept losing. Just learn how to deal with it. The sun's going to rise another day, and you got to rise up to the occasion. That's the difference of being a winner and a champion. When I talk about winning, you talk about losers mentality. Being a loser, being a winner. Well, what do losers normally do? In my opinion, they always gonna conjugate in the corner maybe. They point fingers at one another. This is saying this, or she said that. I don't like her. I don't like him. Never get anything accomplished. But true winners will find a way to get the job done. I think I've learned how to do that over the years. High school championship, college championship, 2 Super Bowl rings. I understand about what it takes to be a winner. That's the difference. Leadership. What is leadership, miss? What is leadership? You get a person or individuals to buy into one concept. What is a concept? It's ideas. It's a notion that you put that notion into play. And you come together. You work together as a team. Teamwork makes the dream work. You run in a Rotary Club here. Teamwork makes the dream work. Whether you want to be losers or winners. That's the bottom line. The bottom line is results, and anything else is ready to me. It's about getting it done. It's about empowering other people. It's for me, for the young people, it's a transformation of changing lives, making it happen for them. So let them see from a social-emotional standpoint what you can do. If you can apply yourself, anything is possible. I'm a living example of it. I'm a living example of it. And so what happens when I talk about a lot of times, what they call the self-determination theory. That's when I'm in class and I start talking this stuff, lecturing. Self-determination theory, what you talking about, Mr. Williams? It's about the motivation. Are you motivated to do this? Or you just want to stay home with mom and just play house at home? Or you want to go out there and be a man up and let's go get this thing done? It's about winning. I tell the young ladies the same thing. Hey, pull up your skirt, pull up your, let's get it going. Because that's all I know. That's what I come from. I come from a winning program. I come from a positive thinking program. And where did it start for me? Right here in Richmond County. Right here in Richmond County. Yeah, obviously you got to get your education. I tell kids that all the time, you got to get your education. Yeah, I love going to school in Richmond County. I was in, no, I ain't never loved school, but it was a necessity, and I had to go. And I had to go get my grades. So I can hopefully win a scholarship, which I was able to do, and go to school. And then hopefully make my dream become a reality, which it did in 1983, when I got drafted by the New York Football Giants. What a heck of an experience that was. And see, the thing is, and I talked to a group of guys the other day, because I was playing some golf down here in Lombard, I went down to the little country club, and I was talking about what I did. I went up there on a mission. Mike Quick was already in the league. Philadelphia, Louis Breed from the Cincinnati Bengals, Franklin Stubbs playing for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, what is Perry Williams going to do? So I challenged myself. I got to make it happen. It's all or nothing for me. The moment of truth is here now. What you going to do, Williams? And I went up there on a rampage throughout New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. I went through there and I said, I'm going to show these people something. Some of this, they think I'm a country boy. I'm going to show them something about a country boy. And I went up there with the intentions of doing something special and doing something positive. And what happened with me, it was 80 results, 11 years for the New York Football Giants and 2 Super Bowl championship rings. What's the moral of the story, what I'm talking about? The moral is I believed that I could achieve. I believed that I was going to never give up. I don't care how bad it was. I was going to never give up. And that's what you should have carried in your mindset every single day. Believe to achieve. I'll tell you a quick little story. I'm going to lighten you up in here a little bit, kind of engage you a little bit. It's called the toilet bowl story. Now, I done told this story about 200, 300, 500 times now. I had a speech I had to do several years ago, Bill. You may not be aware of this, but I spoke at the Pentagon. The Pentagon invited me to be a keynote speaker on leadership and team building. Can you imagine Richmond County boy speaking to the Pentagon, the Special Intelligence Department? Me? But it really happened. But I can tell you this, the toilet bowl story. Well, I used to tell my mother, my grandmother, which is her mother, that one day I was gonna be somebody. I said, I was watching TV. I can't remember what NFL game it was back in 71, 72. I was like 11 years old. I said, I'm gonna be on TV one day. I'm gonna win a scholarship down here in Richmond County. Then I'm gonna go to college, and then I'm gonna play in the NFL. And I'm gonna be on TV. And I'm even gonna play in the Super Bowl. Oh, you can only imagine my mother and my grandmother, they look at each other and wilding eyes at each other, rolling their eyes, laughing, falling on the couch laughing. And I said, I can tell you better than I can show you. I said, one day it's gonna happen. I was 11 years old, mind you. Well, 14 years later, I was in my first Super Bowl. Oh boy, 25 years old now. Richmond County boy, going from a little bit from Richmond County to Raleigh all the way to Pasadena, California. In the Rose Bowl, 1987 Super Bowl. John Elway, Denver Broncos, getting ready for that game. I remember calling back to North Carolina because family members, mother, and the rest of my family members already out there on my way with me. My grandmother was ill, she couldn't make the trip. So I called on the phone that Saturday night before the game, and we was engaged in conversation. I said, yeah, Mama, we're gonna do good. Hey, you beat the boys good tomorrow. You whoop their tails good. I said, yeah, Mama, we're gonna get after them tomorrow. Don't worry, don't worry. He said, all right, well, good luck to you. I said, hey, Mama. She said, yeah, what is it? I said, what you think about that toilet bowl kid now? All the story, you gotta believe to achieve. I believe that I can do it. Against all odds, even if somebody in Richmond County, whether he was in Raleigh or whether it was in New York, New Jersey, didn't believe in me, I believed in me. And that's how I became what I became. Because I refused to lose. I refused to quit. I refused to give up. And I let them city boys know something. Them country boys, it's a different world now. When we come up here, Lawrence Taylor, Harry Corson from Florence, South Carolina, Terry Canard from Sumter, South Carolina, Andy Head from Greensboro, Lee Roussard from Greensboro, Joe Morris, great running back from Southern Pines, the country boys. We were up there on a mission to get the job done. I think Eleanor Roosevelt once said that the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of the dream. Do you believe in your dreams and the beauty of your dream? And like you ladies in here a little bit, Eleanor Roosevelt also was quoted saying that women is like a tea bag. Women, they are like a tea bag. They say you never know how strong they are until you put them in hot water. Huh? What do you think? You agree with that, my ladies? All right. But in any event, hey, it's about, to me, I don't know about Mike Quigley, I don't know about Stubbs, I don't know about Lewis Breeden and the boys behind us, Melvin Ingalls and Donnell Ellerby and what's the other boy, Tony Horn, you name them. Name them, all these guys have been out. I had a spirit to win, to be the best that I could possibly be. And how good, you're talking about God and you're talking about spirituality. God put me, when he called me, he told me I was going to New York. I was like, oh man, this is cold. The first thing I thought about cold weather. I said, I ain't never played no cold weather. So it was the best thing that ever happened to me. God put me there for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tell you why. You talk about race relations and all this nonsense going on around here, around this nation, around this world. He put me there for a reason. New York is the melting pot of the world. All the different cultures over the world is right there in New York City. And they put me, and I landed right there in the midst of it. I got great Italian friends, Polish friends, and you name them, I got it. Portuguese, you name them. And then my great friends, great fan base. But it's still, I love, a giant nation, and I love the people there, but it all started here in Richmond County. I pulled for Richmond County, trust me, I'm sick if we ain't doing well in our sports down there. I'm sick all the way. I told someone recently, hey, listen, I don't know how to put no bag on my head in New York and walk around. We ain't doing good down here. I gotta wear a bag in New York City, say you don't think something wrong with this boy, you know. But in any event, it's all about, and I won't hold you because I know you got business and you got things you have to do, but it's all about having the right attitude. It's all about, you know, paying it forward. It's all about giving back. Believing it. I tell the 3 Ds that I say all the time to young people also, and the corporate world. Do not quit anything you start. Do not be, you know, let anyone outwork you, and do not be intimidated by anything or anyone. Go with a vengeance. I played with a vengeance. I was quiet demeanor. For the most part, people know Perry Williams to be kind of quiet in Richmond. He didn't have a lot to say, that kid. But when I put me in the white lines, it was war. I declared war. Because that's the way I played the game. That's the way I wanted to win. I wanted to win. I wanted to be a champion. Everybody remember winners. Nobody remember losers. I'm sorry to say that, but that's the truth. I'm sorry to say that, but that's the truth. It's about getting it done. It's about doing the little things. It's going to give yourself to be the best chance to be successful in whatever your endeavors are. Motivation. Some people stay motivated for a day. I met people who can stay motivated for a week or so. Quite a few can stay motivated for a month. But true winners will stay motivated for as long as it takes. For as long as it takes. You go home today, you tell your grandchildren, if you got any children and grandchildren, great-grandchildren, if you're lucky to have that, and I want you to tell them that you met the madman today in Richmond County. I want you to tell them you met the Make a Difference man today, because that's what I'm known for in New York, where I'm at. The Make a Difference man. I want you to tell them, if they can fly, let them fly. If they cannot fly, run. If they cannot run, walk. If they cannot walk, crawl. By all means, keep moving. No, never give up. Thank you very much, man. Wait a minute, I forgot, I got my PR lady here. I would be remiss if I didn't introduce her. I didn't see that she came in, but Megan, as you know, she's the visitors coordinator for the tourists of Richmond County here, Rockingham, and we appreciate you coming by. She keep me attuned to what's going on in Richmond. So I got eyes and ears down here, so I'm watching. I appreciate it, Megan, coming.